Hello, my name's Shirley. I'm from Baltimore. I'm a hand dancer.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. As you heard, this is Miss Sheila Duncan. Shirley, okay, Miss Shirley Duncan. Um, this is a phenomenal woman. I've heard about her throughout the course of Baltimore. I've also had a chance to attend one of her line dancing contests. So here we are live with a live interview, and we're going to ask her a couple of questions to find out exactly what she got going on, exactly what is she doing, and how we may find Miss Shirley Duncan. So Miss Shirley Duncan, how are you today?
I'm just wonderful.
Awesome. So I've seen a couple of your videos. I have actually been able to attend one of your events at the 5 Mile House. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I remember it because I needed to learn all of your dance moves. You are one phenomenal woman. How did you learn and where did that start from? Please tell me how did it start?
Well, I danced as a teenager. My brothers taught me how to dance.
Okay.
I'm from West Baltimore, so we learned how to dance at the New Albert Hall, the Roosevelt Hall, and at our rec centers.
Mm-hmm.
So we were dancing at our rec centers, Lexington Terrace. I'm from Lexington Terrace.
Okay.
And we had this place called 161 where every Thursday we would go and dance. And I didn't have any money to go in, but they would let me check coats so I could get in there to dance. And I just started dancing then. But I really started teaching this in the 90s.
Okay.
Like I said, we started dancing at the Vulcan Blazers just as a group. And then we moved to the Vulcan. I mean, we started dancing at the Haven, and then we
Mm-hmm.
moved to the Vulcan Blazers.
Okay.
And hand dances has been at the Vulcan Blazers since the late 90s.
All right. So, as you stated, you used to dance at the Havens. Where was the Havens located at that point in time?
The Haven was located in Northwood Shopping Center in East
Okay.
Baltimore.
All right. In Baltimore. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, y'all then left from there and moved it over to the Blazers.
Yeah, we moved it. We came on the west side, started dancing at the Vulcan Blazers. We had classes at Green Spring Middle School
Okay.
where Dr. Bunley was the principal, and he let me come in this school and
Mm-hmm.
teach this. And we taught it to the young people, and my organization partnered with
I love it.
high schools and the rec centers, and we gave back. We had pageants and dance
Mm-hmm.
recitals
Okay.
and breakfasts with Dr. Bunley, and it all revolved around the dance.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
in 19 in 2001, Charm City did a breakfast, father and
Okay.
son's breakfast,
Hmm.
and we had breakfast with young people, and we let the kids bring their fathers. They didn't have a father. We made sure that somebody was there representing, and that's where the hand dancers came in. They adopted some of the kids who were
All
at
right.
Green Spring
Okay.
to mentor them. And we not only danced, we gave back to the community. We
Mm-hmm.
worked with the community, we worked with young people.
All right.
It wasn't all about the dance, it was about community involvement and helping our
The
community.
family,
Yeah,
bringing the family back together,
together.
bringing a unity. Because what I noticed today in life, we are really not a family right now.
No, we're not a family right now,
Right.
and it's a big problem. And I teach at Douglas right now,
Okay.
and
Douglas
it's
High
a
School.
Douglas High School,
Okay.
and it was a eye opening for me.
Okay.
The kids need us,
They definitely do.
and we as adults have to give them guidance, give them love, but we also have to give them guidance
Right.
because they don't have a clue.
So is that showing them the generation before the generation before they were born, or is that to show them the knowledge and what they're missing out on because it's so much stuff, with the internet and the way the new founded life of get rich, die trying thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that I understand that get rich dying scene because right now, every day somebody's dying
Absolutely. I agree
and they
with you.
not getting rich.
Absolutely.
So I don't really understand that. But what I will say
Mhm.
that the older generation has to reach down and bring the younger generation up.
Absolutely.
We got to support them.
Absolutely.
Everything has changed because I took my grandkids shopping
Mhm.
and I looked at his hair and it was all nappy.
Right.
And I said, "You can't go nowhere with me with your hair long." He said, "Granny, that's the style." And I'm looking at him. But when I went to school, that's the style.
That's
Everybody got this nappy looking hair.
It's a trend.
It's a trend.
It's a trend.
So I'm learning from them.
As you shall, because it's a different generation from when you grew up versus when they're growing up in this world now. So, with that being said, do you think that the knowledge that you're teaching at Duncan right now is really going to help the younger generation? And the reason why I'm asking that is because some of the parents that are raising the kids that go to that school, Douglas, are younger parents.
Yes.
Their grandmother, who used to wear the robe and the apron and the slippers that used to tear the fur off of us when we did wrong, when y'all were running the street. Not saying you in general, but when the bell bottoms and stuff was in fashion, and the grandmothers would watch y'all kids that used to teach them right. And it's some parents, and what I mean by that is because God rest my grandmother. So I wish my grandmother was still alive to this day, to where a lot of stuff that I went down, my road and my history, she would have been like, "No, baby, this is not how you do it." Mm-hmm. I wish I had that type of grandmother. But my mother tried to stop me from going down that road. But because I was so influenced by the generation that was out there.
It's the peer pressure.
There you go. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, you're teaching at Douglas right now. Do you really think that you're really reaching out to the younger generation to let them know, like, hey, this is not everything you see is not, this is where it started from to get to where the actual stage is that where you're at right now?
I think not so much is teaching,
Mm-hmm.
but I think my presence.
I love it.
Them seeing me
Mm-hmm.
coming to school every day,
mm-hmm.
how I'm dressed,
Mm-hmm.
how I carry myself,
Mm-hmm.
It makes a difference because I see it.
Absolutely.
They come to me. At first, they were standoffish,
Mm-hmm.
but they come to me and say, "Miss Duncan, you got anything to eat? Yes. You got any cookies?" I always got something for my babies.
Absolutely.
Because they're going through so much that we never went through.
Thank you.
They're losing their parents,
Mm-hmm.
their friends.
Mm-hmm.
We never had that drama. So they're under a lot of pressure. So whatever I can do
Mm-hmm.
to make it easy for them that day, if it's just a smile, I want them to have that. And because you don't know what they're going through when they leave those school doors. Because the school
Mm-hmm.
is a safe haven for them.
Absolutely.
And they
Absolutely.
got adults that protects them, that watches them, to keep them safe. Once they leave that school, you don't know what they're going to get into.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow is not guaranteed. Right. Today is not guaranteed. Absolutely. When I wake up, I say, "Lord, thanks for giving me another day." Mm-hmm. So I went into the school to teach this dance.
Absolutely.
So I'm waiting for the opportunity to be able to share this with them. And the dance teacher there told me in February,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to let me instruct a class at Douglas. So that was the main reason for me going to Douglas to teach.
I
So, I mean, things come in time. This is my third year of substituting. This is my second year at Douglas. I substituted at Forest
love it.
Park.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
love Douglas because that's my alma mater.
Okay.
You know, I graduated from Douglas.
Oh, we got a Douglas graduate here.
Yes,
Yes.
we got a Douglas duck here, honey.
I know that's right. I know
Quack,
that's
quack.
right. Hey, that's where the duck goes at. Okay, so I know you said that you are very dedicated about this. I hear it in your voice. I can tell you've been doing this for so long. Now that you're at Douglas, what is your goal, your classes, your instructions? Like, how do you plan on working out this test to join in on this young generation? Because the young generation is lost. They are really, really completely lost. So, what do you think that you can do to actually, because it's the love situation. Like you said, when they come to school, they depend on y'all. They love us. We show the love and the caring. It's all about a love situation dealing with these younger generations. No one of this situation, of this generation, what kind of generation do they say we in right now? Right.
They got
Generation
names
X, generation, it's different type of generations. And we're going to talk about that the next episode of Petty Podcast. But we of this generation right now, nobody feels loved. So for you of a genuine background love generation at this time at Douglas that you are there, what do you think you can bring to Douglas to bring the kids in?
I think that I can bring experience. My life.
I love it.
You know, we have this thing called Alumni Day.
Okay.
Where all the people who graduated from Douglas come back and they talk to the young people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you share, we all go through the same thing.
Absolutely.
Going through high school,
right.
It's the same thing, but it's in a different time. But the teachers are very important to the students.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them don't have parents.
That's true.
The teacher is the parent at that time. And they look for that teacher to say something positive, to do something positive. And I think that's what teachers do now.
That's true.
Because the social, our kids lost a whole couple years of socialization.
Absolutely.
They've been by themselves. They had to wear masks. The ninth graders, they wind up going to school for a whole year on cable, on internet.
Yep. Sent home with a computer, laptop. Right.
So they lost a whole year of socialization.
That's definitely true.
So I think just being there and showing love to the students makes a difference. Sometimes you don't even have to talk.
That's true.
You just got to be there and be a listening ear.
I love it. I love it. I love your train of thought. And I'm glad that you are really dedicating everything that you've learned throughout the course of your years and you're willing to share this with the younger generation. And a lot of young generation is not going to really get it because they really don't have that actual guidance, or either they too far gone that they're really not physically getting the guidance that they really need.
But if you can get one or two,
that matters.
It's if you just get a couple,
there you go.
That's somebody.
Absolutely. That's a start.
Somebody saved me.
Right.
I was a dropout. I had a baby and they put me out of school.
Okay.
And somebody came and got me.
Right.
And put me back in school, gave me a job at the recreation center, and it saved my life.
God bless their soul.
You gotta always go back and bring somebody
And
with
pull them
you
in.
and pull them
Absolutely.
in and give them the support. Because if that person, and I praised him till this day, and we're still friends. His name is Anthony Armstrong, and he's a
Thank you,
good friend of me.
Anthony. Thank you so
And
much.
he introduced me to the political world. He introduced me to Dew Burns, who was the mayor. You know, I grew up with Kwaisi. He took my wedding pictures. We just were friends.
I
And see,
love it.
you in your life, you meet people in this travel.
Right, right.
And if you are genuine, they will always be your friend.
Always.
Because I mean, I've had friends that I've had for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I got associates, but my friends, they like 20, 30-year old people that I've been knowing. And they share.
Absolutely.
Your friends share, and when you fall down, they help you up.
Absolutely.
You know, and those are the kind of people that I surround myself with. You know,
And I
I
love it.
had I was teaching this group called the High Steppers, and they
Okay.
used to travel around the city. And I taught them line dancing and do
Okay.
demonstration. Everybody loved them because they were older women, but they could move. You know, I just had I've had a great life. I had a lot of tragedies, but God has
Mm-hmm.
kept me going.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when you got something that you like doing, and I love dancing, so that keeps me moving. That
I
keeps me
love it.
motivated.
I love it.
It enabled me to meet a lot of people. Like I met this gentleman in Atlanta. His name was Ron Martin.
Okay.
Ron Martin, and he was selling floors. And later on, I met him at the U.S. Open, which he was part owner in the U.S. Open. Was I
Mm-hmm.
had the opportunity to take a group of people to California
Oh
and
wow,
being
California.
a part of
Okay.
the U.S. Open, which was greatest one of the greatest experience I've ever had. And those people are still my friends, Tanya and Ron Martin.
Shout out to
And
them.
just meeting people in this dance, like my teacher, whose name is Lawrence Bradford. He died last year, but
Okay.
he taught me a lot. Norma taught me a lot how to deal with people, how to
Mm-hmm.
deal with dancers.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been in the arts because I work for Recreation and Parks. So I was the coordinator for the citywide program for culture arts.
Okay.
So I've had a lot of experience and I met a lot of people who are very talented and creative. And some of that stuff rubs off on you
Absolutely. It
so
shall.
that you can give it back. You can
Absolutely.
share it with other people.
Right.
Just like my dance classes. Anybody can come to my dance classes.
Okay.
And I'm good at what I do.
You heard
When
that.
I finish with you, you're gonna be able to dance.
You heard that.
And I ain't taking no hostages. You know,
You're gonna learn today.
you're gonna learn.
Absolutely.
The only one didn't learn was my son because he had no patience.
He
You gotta
definitely
have
don't.
patience.
I don't even know where you got that one from. I don't even know how you should have put him as adoption. But with that being said, Miss Duncan, I so love it. I will definitely be there. So with that being said, before we go any further, please let them know where they can follow you and find you at to get any information from here from today on out. So they can have your IG, your Facebook, where you need to be at, the places and the location, just in case they can go on your page and find you. Please present that to my audience.
Right now, I'm teaching at the Waxter Center, and it's at 1000 Cathedral. It's on Tuesdays. I teach from 5 to 7. Just bring your dance shoes
Mm.
and have an open mind.
Mm.
Like I said, I'm good at what I do. You will dance.
Hey.
I just canceled my dances on Saturday because I'm not getting the support to come out to the 5 Mile House. But hopefully we'll pick it up. People will start coming out. But if you're coming next month, you gotta cash at me. $SD hand dancing. Let me know if you're coming before because I can't hold the owners responsible to let me have a spot if I can't pay the rental fee. So I'm asking you to support me on Saturdays. Again, my number is 410-370-8489.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you love line dancing,
Or
coming
hand
out,
dance.
having fun, or hand dancing, as Miss Duncan stated, please, she gave you the number, she gave you our cash app, she told you the days. And if you're interested in your kids learning different type of whatever unity that bringing us together, entertainment, activity, exercise, even though your child might not like it, introduce them to it, let them know, let them show it. Kids always love to dance. I always notice that the fact is, though, it doesn't matter what type of dancing you do, it's always some type of line dancing or hand dancing involved. And I noticed that for a fact because let me tell you why? Because I dance. I like to dance. I like to dance. I like to take my hat off. I like to get busy and everything. But here we have this beautiful young lady who's been dancing for years, done taught people, done did classes, acting, all of that as far as getting you to do the hand dances. Hey, she might be able to teach you the Harlem Night dance. You never know. Trust and believe me. This Miss Shirley Duncan's right here. You don't want to miss out. Please tell them again where they can find you. Tell them about your events. Dunbar, Douglas, Emerson. She can come to your school and teach your kids how to do any and everything. Book her. Trust me. Yes. She is the dance hall queen of Baltimore, Maryland. No more other said. Blazer Duncan's. What was the other club you said?
5 Mile House.
There you go. You heard her. 5 Mile House. We need to get 5 Mile House back up and pumping because I love the 5 Mile House. And she also done it at, what was the other club you done it at?
We had it. We've been at Identity.
There you go. That's where I last seen her at. Melba's Identity. So come on, folks. Come on now. Come on. We all know we all love line dancing. And it ain't all about R. Kelly. It's way before R. Kelly. But we gonna do this. We gonna do this. But
Come
once
out
again,
and have fun.
yes, come out and enjoy yourself. It's all about entertainment. It's all about fun, gathering, meeting people. Bring your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your niece, your nephew. Long as they over 21 and 35 for certain clubs, it don't even matter because Miss Shirley is here and she's gonna teach them. And they're gonna walk away even if they learn how to do one step. It doesn't even matter. They're gonna include that into the interlude. Miss Shirley, please tell them again once where they can find you.
I want you to come and dance because we don't have a lot of places to dance in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, in DC, you can dance somewhere every night.
But who
and I was
travel
just
to
trying
DC?
to make a difference in Baltimore.
Who traveling all the way to DC?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not traveling all the way to DC to
So
get
we want to
intoxicated
dance
and drive
right
back.
here in Baltimore. Like I said, we do have one place that we dance, and it's the Vulcan Blazers. And I don't have a problem in sharing because I'm positive.
Give them the
positive
address to the
person.
Vulcan Blazers.
I don't. It's in the 2900 block, Park Circle.
Park Circle by Park Circle by is that by the sausage building?
Yes.
Yes. Right meet me by the sausage building, baby. I'm there. I'm gonna be a sausage dancing. Yes. Please, y'all. Please love and support your black-owned businesses because let me tell you something. You trying to support a business that don't even care about you. They just want your mucho dinero, your doll heads and everything. But this one you're going to learn from. You ain't going to learn from the white people. You're going to learn from the black supporters. So trust and believe me. Please come out. love and support. And guess what? She might even know your grandmother. You never know. Bada boom, bada bang. I'm just the messenger. Don't kill me. I love you guys. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes, Miss Shirley Duncan on the show. Please, y'all, tune in. Yes, we love it. See her at Douglas. See her at the Vulcan Blaze and Wax the Center. Y'all know it. Love you guys. Mwah.
See you on the wood.
Yes.
Don't forget your dance shoes.
Bring them. And make sure y'all got a lot of cushion in them, too.